Mohammad Muzamil Mustafa, and I am again here to discuss a topic with you. The topic is the art of storytelling, how to captivate and inspire others.
That sounds like a fantastic topic. Storytelling's such a powerful skill. I'm excited to explore it with you. Where would you like to start?
Yes, I am start. My first question is, what makes storytelling such a powerful tool for communication and influence?
Storytelling's powerful because it taps into human emotions and experiences in a way that pure facts or data can't quite match. A well told story can create a connection, making the message more memorable and relatable. It also helps in simplifying complex ideas by putting them into a context that people can understand and relate to. Plus, stories engage our imagination, which can inspire and influence us on a deeper level.
Okay, how does a good story create emotional connection with the listeners?
A good story often has relatable characters, a compelling conflict, and a satisfying resolution, which helps listeners see themselves in the narrative. When people recognize parts of their own experiences or emotions in a story, it creates a bond and makes the story more impactful. The use of sensory details, emotions, and even a bit of suspense can draw listeners in and make them feel as a feeling, forging a strong emotional connection.
Okay, my next question, what are the essential elements that make a story captivating?
Several elements come together to make a story captivating. First, a strong, relatable protagonist who faces a compelling conflict or challenge is key. Then there's a clear and engaging plot with a well-defined beginning, middle, and end. Adding tension and suspense keeps the audience hooked. Vivid descriptions and sensory details help paint a picture in the listener's mind. Emotional depth and authentic dialogue also make characters more believable and relatable. And finally, a meaningful message or theme gives the story a lasting impact.
Why do humans naturally respond to stories more than planned information?
It's often because stories engage multiple areas of the brain, making them more memorable and emotionally resonant. Women, like all humans, tend to connect deeply with the emotional and relational aspects of stories. This can foster empathy, help in understanding complex concepts, and create a sense of connection. Stories also activate our imagination and emotions, which can be more engaging than plain facts. It's a very human trait, and it helps make information more relatable and easier to remember.
Okay, how can storytelling help leaders inspire and motivate their teams?
Storytelling's a fantastic tool for leaders because it can make their vision and values come to life by sharing personal anecdotes or stories that highlight challenges and triumphs. Leaders can create an emotional connection and inspire their teams to see the bigger picture. Stories can also instill a sense of purpose, foster a shared identity, and make abstract concepts more tangible and actionable. It's a powerful way to motivate and align a
What
team.
what techniques can you use to keep your audience engaged throughout a story?
There are several great techniques to keep an audience engaged. One is to start with a strong hook that grabs their attention right from the beginning. Keeping the pace dynamic with a good balance of tension and release also helps. Using vivid imagery and sensory details can paint a mental picture for your audience. Adding a bit of the twists keeps things interesting. Also, involving the audience, whether through questions or interactive elements, can keep them invested. And finally, making sure the story has a clear and meaningful message helps it resonate long after it's told.
Okay, how can storytelling improve your confidence in public speaking?
Storytelling can boost your confidence because it gives you a natural structure and a personal connection to what you're saying. When you're telling a story, you're focusing on sharing an experience rather than just delivering information, which can ease nerves. It also helps you engage with your audience on a deeper level, making the experience more interactive and enjoyable. Plus, the more you practice telling stories, the more comfortable and confident you become with public speaking in general.
Okay, why is conflict or challenge an important part of any compelling story? Compiling story.
Conflict or challenge is what drives a story forward and keeps the audience invested. It creates tension and stakes, making the outcome uncertain and exciting. This challenge helps characters grow and evolve, which in turn helps the audience connect with them on a deeper level. Without conflict, a story can feel flat or uninteresting. It's the obstacles and the way characters overcome them that really make the story compelling and relatable.
Okay, how does the structure of story affect its flow and clarity? For example, beginning, middle, and end.
The structure of a story is crucial because it provides a clear roadmap for the audience. The beginning sets the stage, introduces the characters, and establishes the setting, which helps the audience understand the context. The middle is where the main conflict or challenge unfolds, keeping the audience engaged and building suspense. The end provides a resolution, giving a sense of closure and satisfaction. This 3 act structure helps the story flow smoothly, making it easier for the audience to follow and stay engaged.
What makes a story relatable to a wide audience?
A story becomes relatable when it touches on universal themes and emotions that everyone can connect with, like love, struggle, hope, or growth. When characters have authentic, multidimensional personalities and face challenges that mirror real life experiences, it helps the audience see themselves in the narrative. Uh, Using genuine emotions, real world scenarios, and even a bit of vulnerability in the characters make the story feel more authentic and impactful.
What's the difference between telling a story and telling it well?
Telling a story is about sharing the basic plot and information, but telling it well involves bringing it to life in a way that engages and captivates the audience. When you tell it well, you use expressive language, skills, and a dynamic delivery that evokes emotions. It's also about pacing, using pauses effectively, and connecting with the audience on a personal level. Essentially, telling it well turns a simple narrative into a memorable experience.
Okay, how do great storytellers use voice, tone, pitch, and body language?
Great storytellers skillfully use their voice tone to convey emotions uh, and add depth to the narrative, changing pitch and volume to create suspense or highlight key moments. They also vary their pace, slowing down for emphasis or to build excitement. And their body language complements their storytelling, using gestures and facial expressions to emphasize points and keep the audience visually engaged. All these elements together make the storytelling dynamic and captivating.
Okay, how can story can be used to teach complex idea in some ways?
Stories can turn complex ideas into relatable and digestible concepts by framing them within a narrative that the audience can follow. By using characters and scenarios, you can illustrate abstract concepts in a way that's easy to grasp. Analogies and metaphors within a story can also make complicated ideas more accessible. Plus, stories engage emotions and memory, making it easier for people to retain and understand the information in the long run.
Okay, my final question. In what ways can storytelling build trust and connection in leadership?
Storytelling and leadership helps build trust by showing authenticity and vulnerability. When leaders share personal stories, it humanizes them and makes them more relatable, which can the connection with their team. It fosters transparency and empathy, as stories often highlight challenges and lessons learned. This openness encourages a culture of trust and collaboration. Plus, stories can effectively communicate values and vision, aligning the team with the leader's goals and building a stronger sense of unity.
Okay, GPT, you give me another topic, great information. Uh, you made me easy to understand any topic. This is wonderful. and the topic about how to compete, captivate and inspire others by storytelling is really interesting.
I'm really happy to hear that. It's always a pleasure to make things clear and engaging. If you ever want to explore more topics or have any questions, just let me know. I'm here to help.
Okay, see you later. Goodbye.
Sure thing. Have a great day.